Hello, guys. Welcome to the Audit podcast. Shit. It's been, what was it, a month?
Yes, sir.
Goddamn, a month.
Which disclaimer is Dale's fault. So
Yes. So, whoever listens to these, just to let you know, Dale, that is part of our three-man group, he has been stalling for like the past month. And obviously, well, I was just say 3 weeks. So, because I'll blame myself because I was sick that week, one of the weeks.
yeah,
But other than that, we'd be like, yeah, let's do a podcast this week. Dale fell through. Fucking Dale. So, so it's just me. So it's just me and Tyler.
yep.
Goddamn.
Because Dale just being a little bitch.
Yeah, he's being a little fucking bitch. All right. So what has been? Well, okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do here in this podcast is like debate. It's like a debate, right? We're gonna see some stupid. Well, I want to say some dumb. Well, me and Tyler have been debating for like for basketball for like roughly like what 2 weeks? Cause throughout the free agency and shit. Cause this free
Yeah,
agency
about
is
2 weeks.
yeah, okay. So I see some stupid shit that pisses him off, and then obviously he gets some. He has some clarifications, but we always save it for the podcast. But you know what? Since Dale ain't here, we have to do it ourselves. So fuck it. So,
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
all right. Before we start anything, things that were brand new announced was that like me and Tyler have officially went back to the competitive scene like always. We found a team, found two young studs. I didn't even know if they were old.
Absolute monsters.
Yes. So that's happened. All right. But anyways, it's a short one, obviously. But but yeah, I think that's been going on. Uh, now we're back from a 1 month hiatus, even though it's Dale's fault. 3 out of the
Yep.
4 weeks, Dale's fault. So yeah, because Tuesday I had a headache. Monday I couldn't talk. Tuesday I had a headache. I was sore. My nose was stuffy. I couldn't breathe. Like that shit was hard, bro.
I bet.
I wasn't even talking during most of the scrims.
No, you were pretty quiet. Wait, were we even scrimming at that time? I I don't even think we were scrimming at that time.
Yeah, we did. We scrimmed Monday, but we didn't scrim Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
Monday I was coughing, but then Wednesday we scrimmed, but I was like getting feeling much better though.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. All right. So now we're gonna start off with the whole debate thing. All right. But here's the thing though, because this question that I have that I'm gonna give you it is that I mean, it's different how it was 2 weeks ago and how it is now because due to the fact of how much shit has been going on. All right. Do you still believe that Kyrie will leave? Because that's one thing I really want to know. All right, so clarification: Tyler loves Boston Celtics, and he 100% loves the um, Kyrie, but he doesn't believe that Kyrie will leave this year. But why? But tell me why. Tell me why you think he will not leave.
uh, I think I feel like See, now I'm to the point where it's like I think I think he's gonna stay, but then you look into like the facts, and they're just better without him.
Be- ex-
So if if he, I I guess it would be if he would stay, sweet, that'd be dope. But at the same time, you're probably gonna run into some of the same issues, regardless. Even if you get Anthony Davis, I still think you run into the same issues with some of the players that are on there now.
I mean, not really.
But
Okay, well done.
it just kind of depends on, I don't know. I mean, the Knicks, they're probably gonna offer him a nice sum of money. I mean, I don't know if Kyrie, if since he's got his ring already or his chip, if he wants just money from here on out. I doubt it. But I don't know. I guess to this point now, I guess it wouldn't really bother me as much if he would leave. as if, like I said 2 weeks ago, that he's not gonna leave, and I'd be pissed off, and I'll burn his jersey if he does. But now it's like you just look at the facts, and they're better off without him. So if he goes, he goes. Just gonna be if he goes, I'm just gonna be a depressed man for a couple days.
Wait, didn't Terry Rozier wait? So isn't it between Terry Rozier or him, or is just a
Yeah, Rozier said he said if what he said at first take he said if Boston stays and keeps that exact roster, he's not gonna stay. He's because he said he went through obviously a whole bunch of crap this year.
oh yeah, obviously with the whole being back up and not having his time to shine.
Yeah. I mean, when Kyrie was out last year in playoffs, I think he averaged about like 17 points a game. Yeah, he played pretty well.
Yeah. So yeah, cause like before, what was it? 2 weeks ago, you went ahead and you were like, man, he's not gonna leave. But then I would say he's gonna leave.
Yeah, I don't know. Boston just plays better without him. It is just a proven fact. Boston just plays better, which you hate to hear that, but freaking sucks.
What's another one that what was one thing that we got heated about?
Mm. Oh, the fact that you always told me Tom Brady's not the GOAT, but he is.
Oh yeah, bro, he ain't no goat.
That?
But I'm only, I mean, I'm not really into football, but like, I don't know,
See, the fact that you are saying that, even if you are joking, gets under my skin. Because you're
because
like 6 Super Bowl rings, bro.
so
6. No quarterback has done that ever, and
yeah,
he's done it 6 times.
yeah, 'cause
6. That is no. That is a unanimous greatest of all time.
he don't go.
And if anyone says Aaron Rodgers is better, Dale,
Oh
fuck
yeah,
off.
oh yeah. I remember Dale would be like, "No, bro, Aaron Rodgers is better."
He's more talented. Get out of here. Like, it doesn't take much to throw a 60-yard Hail Mary, dude. Just launch the ball up there and hope to God someone catches it. Yeah, that. that is that's a very touchy topic for me sometimes, depending on the mood. If I'm in a really bad mood and someone says that to me, then I'm going off. But I'm kind of in a chill mood right now, so I still hate the person who says it, but they just don't know. It's all good though.
It's all good. Even though I say it all the time.
Oh, yep. Well, it, just you're lucky it's 11:30 at night.
Oh yeah,
If this was in the afternoon, I would be a very stern
stern.
voice. But people are entitled to their opinions, and screw it. If they don't want to say Tom Brady's a GOAT, well, then I can't be friends with you anymore. It's just plain and simple as that. No, I'm kidding, but
Uh,
yeah, it just drives me crazy. Oh, and speaking of Tom Brady, I got a custom license plate for my truck that has Tom Brady's name on it. So
get ready for your car to get thrown with eggs or some shit.
yeah, I might get some bad looks in the streets.
This fucking dumbass. I'll literally look at him and be like, he must like deflated balls, huh?
Yeah, and plus I have Patriots decals on my truck, on the back of my truck. I have one of them, so I mean, I already. There was one person one time, I think shortly before or after I got the decal on my truck. This guy, I was at a red light. I was going to Walmart to grab I think I was grabbing like some bread or something, just real quick, and this guy pulls up next to me. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even look at him, and I saw, and he rolled his window down, and he started yelling. And I rolled my window down and said, "What's up?" And he gave me the bird and said Tom Brady sucks, and then Green, the light went green, and he floored it. And I said, "Fuck you," and we're on our way. Piece of shit. Should have followed him, but I didn't. Just out of nowhere. Okay, whatever. Now I'm just gonna get even more hate. It's all good though. I don't care. It's all good.
There was another one that we talked about. We talked about the Timberwolves.
Oh
was
yeah.
Was it
Fuck
just
the
me and Dale?
Timberwolves.
Oh fuck you,
Nah,
man.
that was all of us. All five of us were in party when we were talking, but at the time, it was just you, me, and Dad talking about it.
But what do we say that made me like get all pissed off and rattled?
You were talking about how the Timberwolves with Andrew Wiggins, and if they were in, the East, and blah blah blah. And
Oh
I
yeah,
don't remember exactly, but you got really mad.
yeah. Because they do like fuck, bro. Like if they were in the East, bro, they would have make it to the playoffs every single year, guaranteed. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. They make it to the playoffs guaranteed, bro. I
I
don't.
don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
No.
Maybe it's a 7 or 8, no higher.
I'll say five. No, I'll say six. 6 or 5.
I'll
Because
give it
here's
6, not 5.
because here's the thing, right? Heat, they're good, but not functional, right? So wait. Let me see who was in the bottom.
You got the Hornets, the Heat, the Wizards,
Okay, hold on.
Hawks, Bulls, Cavs, and Knicks.
I got NBA. God damn it, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let me see the standings. All right. So Brooklyn. Okay, so Orlando. I mean, they outright.
Timberwolves are probably better than Orlando.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah, they're better than
There we
Detroit.
go. All right. This is if Kemba were to leave the Hornets, then
Oh, the Hornets go down to absolutely nothing.
okay. Miami,
I mean,
Brooklyn. Come
I don't,
on.
I don't know, bro. Brooklyn. I mean, D'Angelo Russell. I mean,
I mean, he's dirty,
he's
but still.
he's a beast.
Cause like, all I gotta say is just trade Andrew Wiggins and I'll be fine. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck who they grab. I don't care if it's a draft pick. I don't care if they got cash money just for a return of him. I don't care. I just
Wait.
no because his wait. Go on.
Were you about to say you would only take cash money for Wiggins? So if some team were to hit you up and say, "Yeah, we'll give you Wiggins, but all we want is cash," you're gonna give Andrew Wiggins away just for some cash?
No, but like it's just like I want to say cash, but like I'm just saying his like what has he contributed? Nothing. He has literally contributed nothing. During like the last what 4 or 3 games, he's like popped off with like 20 out of all of a sudden. Like, motherfucker, where were you?
Bro, Andrew Wiggins is the best on that team. What are you
Fuck,
talking about?
hell no. That's Carl Anthony fucking Towns, bro.
No, bro.
No, okay,
Not even close.
bro, are you fucking shitting me?
I just
Any,
wanted to see if I can get a rouse out of you.
but anything, no matter what, whoever thinks that Andrew Wiggins is the best player in that team needs to fucking just needs to needs to learn about basketball because because that's just ridiculous. Because here's the thing though, I watched the Timberwolves for like what 3, 4 years, 4 or 5 years, right?
Mhm.
And I'm happy they made it to the playoffs last year, not this year. But I'm happy,
Right.
like finally I get to watch them play. They got my favorite player, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy get buckets. But all of a sudden, I'm over here. I'm like, all right, he wants out because obviously, it's either him or Wiggins. Because last year they gave Wiggins the max, and now Butler wants the max. And it's like, well, I want Butler to get the max and I want Towns to get the max too because he busts his last two. But I don't want Wiggins. Wiggins has the athleticism, he has the talent, he has the potential, but where in the fuck is it? That's the question I want to know. Where in the hell is it? Because I see this dude, they literally gave him the max. All of a sudden, they tell him, "We promise, like, if you sign this max, you promise you'll get better." He said, "Sure." Signs the fucking money, signs the fucking contract, gets money. Like what? Like really though? You really gonna put that on him? This man hasn't done shit, and he's been in the league for like what, 5 years?
Um, yeah,
Like,
2014.
like 5 fucking years, bro. 5 years. Every chance I get from my GM on 2K, I trade his ass. That's the only thing I do. I trade him. I trade him straight up. You know what you know what? Here's the thing. You know what? How about Lakers want to get you? How about this? If I was the Timberwolves, I would be like, you okay? How about you give us your Knicks or even Lakers, even Grizzlies, or even Pelican? Nah, not Pelicans. Pelicans wouldn't do it. I don't know. But I'll
I doubt it.
nah, yeah. But like, if I was fucking Knicks and I was fucking if I was the GM for
Memphis.
or nah, Lakers, Lakers or Knicks
Okay.
because they're not gonna get Zion and
No.
who cares, right? But like, if I was the GM, I'd be like, listen, what they got the 11th pick, right? Yeah,
Timberwolves, yeah.
yeah, 11th pick. All right, I'll give you Andrew Wiggins and the 11th pick for fuck it. Yeah, I'll trade it for the Lakers. Give me fucking Kyle Kuzma and fuck it. Give me, depending if Derrick Rose signs or not, give me Lonzo Ball and your pick. I don't care.
I don't. I don't know if they do. You would probably have to include a few more player, like another player or a couple more picks
Hold up. Oh, I gotta look at the
in order
Timberwolves
for that to
roster.
happen. Bro. By 2022-23 season, Wiggins is gonna make $33 million. Bro, you better step up, bro. This is his prime. This is his prime years, 23 through 27. He needs to be. Oh my God.
I'll give
What
away
the?
Andrew Wiggins, Tyce Jones, and Gorney Jang, because his contract is huge.
Wait, isn't he a free agent after this year though?
Nah, he has one more year after this.
Oh.
That's why they want to dump his contract for something. That's what Tom Thibodeau wanted. Tom Thibodeau wanted to dump his fucking contract out. That's why I think he was planning on he was planning on trading him for somebody this off like last year. But that's the thing though, and like I don't know, man. Like I don't understand this. Like Towns shows up. Like Towns fucking shows up. I don't understand this. Towns fucking shows up. But where in
Yeah, he is their best player.
but where in the fuck is Wiggins? Like you were the first pick overall. Live up to your potential.
I don't. I don't know. That's a bad contract.
It is.
I'd rather give the max to Jimmy and let Andrew go.
I would.
But Timberwolves are absolute idiots. So sorry.
I don't even.
You got Wiggins for a couple more years.
I'd rather have his ass gone.
Imagine off season, Timberwolves trade Jimmy Butler, not Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins. That. I doubt that would happen though. Frick it. Golden State's up 2-0 now over the Wizards or the wow, Trailblazers.
Wait, what?
What they? I said the Warriors are up 2-0 on the Blazers now.
Oh yeah. Oh, supposedly Iggy fouled though. Iggy fouled at the last second though.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, yeah, he did foul though. He did.
But they went on a massive run in the third quarter. End of the third quarter, they went on like a 13-0 run. They were down by like 17 at one point. 16 or 17. But I was like, oh shoot. Bro, dude, imagine Seth Curry's parents, bro. How much stress they're going through.
I don't think it would be stress.
No,
I don't think it would be stressed though, would it?
I mean, I don't know. I would be. I got two of my kids playing them, different teams playing against each other. Yeah, I
Seth
feel like
Curry
that's a
went
lot of
off though.
stress.
He had 4 steals, 16 points. He was just sensational.
He's
Let's see his stats. Hold up.
he's not bad.
Uh, yeah, 16 points, 4 steals. He shot 4 threes and plus 13. Led all players in 29 minutes.
Wait, he had the most minutes.
I think so. No.
Wow.
No, no, I don't think he had the most minutes. Just like in that 29 minutes.
I was gonna say, jeez. What Curry have? 37, 8, and 8. Jeez. Clay had 24. Draymond 16. Bogut and Iguodala combined for 4 points total. Tough.
It is.
4 points. But oh my gosh. They also said KD won't be back, or he's unlikely to play in games 3 and 4.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I think they'll be alright though.
Huh?
Yeah, I still have Golden State in 5. I don't think they get maybe 6, but 5 for sure.
I'd say 6, but like that's the thing though. Like they could have won it today. They could have won it because I think what was it? Didn't they have like a 17-point lead heading into the half?
Yeah, they were like, yeah. No, I think it was third quarter. Third quarter they were up like 16 or 17 before Golden State made that 13-0 run.
See, that's the thing though. Like your job is to play defense and stop the shit. But like, where in the fuck was it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, bro, playoff basketball's where it's at. It's like March Madness.
Mhm.
I don't watch much of the regular season, unless it's like Boston or whatever. But when it's playoff, then it's like, oh yeah, here we go. Yep.
Oh god, bro.
I still have I have Toronto in 7
Have Toronto
for
winning
that series. Yeah. Fuck Milwaukee.
I say Bucks win it. Bucks win in 6.
Nah. 6?
Yep.
Nah, I'm going Toronto in 7.
Because here's the thing though, right? Like the thing about Toronto is that they work as a unit, which is great. They know what the role is. But I don't think it's enough for the Bucks. Like it's not enough to beat the Bucks, right? Because your shooter is Kawhi, and you got to rely on Lowry for him to be consistent, for him to show up. Because one day he'll show up, and the next day he'd be like, fucking, what, like shoot like what, 3 points?
Yeah.
Night very next. It's just I don't know. It's just it's unheard. Like that to me is like really though. Are you really gonna do that? And then you gotta worry about Paul Gasol. You gotta worry about who else? You gotta worry
You got
about
Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka. You gotta worry about so many. You gotta rely on your
You
players.
got
I forgot who's on that squad. Hold up.
you got Pascal Siakam too.
Oh yeah, and what was it? You got Danny Green, who's a shooter.
Yeah.
But like all those players, you gotta rely on them. You know, which sucks. You know, because they're not. You know.
Wait, Jeremy Lin's with the Raptors?
Is he really?
How did I not know that?
I thought he was somewhere else. I thought he was in Atlanta. No, unless I'm tripping.
Nah, bro, he's chilling in freaking Toronto.
Maybe he's a backup. Or like third
I
string.
guess. Well, beats me. I didn't even know he was on the team.
Yeah.
Rip.
20 point guards they got. They got 1, 2, 3. They only got 3, 4. They got 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, just that.
Yeah, but who you got to worry about on Milwaukee? What? Obviously Giannis, Middleton. Okay, Bledsoe. Eh. I mean, Brook Lopez isn't gonna score 29 points every freaking
Yeah,
night.
but at least he could be consistent and give you like what 15 to 10. I mean, yeah, it's not enough, but it gives you something. It gives you double digits.
Yeah, I just don't think
What was it?
Milwaukee. I don't think Milwaukee
You
will
got
do it.
Mirotic. Mirotic can score here and there. He give you some buckets.
Yeah, but Brogdon, he's back. He's coming off the bench, I think, though. That's really it.
But yeah, but
I don't know. I feel like Toronto's experience will get the best of Milwaukee.
nah.
And then it's gonna be Golden State, Toronto, and I'll say Golden State in 6.
I'll say Golden. Well, for me, I would say I want the Bucks. So it'll be No, it will be Golden State in 7. Say 7. Just to give it that little, push, that little push in the cushion. Game 7, finals, needs it up. Bam.
Well, if the Bucks win it though, I'm gonna be like, eh.
I would be surprised. That to me would make Giannis the MVP. I'm sorry, but that will make Giannis the MVP.
I think he's MVP anyway.
But like,
Even though James Harden shredded this year, like he didn't come up clutch when he had to in the playoffs.
because if the polls were to do it, like, let's just say, when's the awards? Like what, next month?
I'm not for sure.
2 weeks
probably.
after. I think it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks after everything ends.
June 24th
Yes.
are the awards. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, Giannis gets MVP.
Yeah. For me, Giannis gets it because there's no point. Like, the dude went phenomenal.
Yeah. But they'll probably give it to freaking James Harden because he scored, what, 36 points per game?
Yeah.
Yeah, 36.1. Which is absolutely stupid.
I mean,
But that's just how the NBA is.
I like that. What's it? I like the way that Kobe put it. Is that the style of play that James Harden and the Rockets are playing is the reason why why they will never win a championship.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
you're playing ISO ball too much.
I don't think they ever win a title with that team.
Oh yeah.
I feel like maybe they give it one more year, and if they just make it to the Western Conference semifinals or even the finals, Western Conference finals, and you can't win a ring with that team, yeah, I think you just split.
But who would you let go? Chris Paul?
I think you let everyone go except James Harden. Maybe you keep Capella, but then that
So what? You just rebuild?
I would.
But would you wait because of Golden State? Because Golden State after after this year could be gone. The Splash Brothers could be gone. KD would end up being gone. So what? You'd be left with what? Clay and in Green.
I don't think. I think Clay stays, but because GM said the other day that they're gonna try, or they're gonna. I said they're gonna try, but they're gonna try to keep Clay and Steph on that organization until they both retire. But Draymond, wait, is he a free agent next year
I think
or
so.
this year?
It's next year.
Well, next year he's not gonna get, unless he has a breakout year, he's not gonna get what Golden State will not give him the max because
Isn't
he's
he?
not worth it.
Isn't he eligible, right? Because he was drafted by them.
Yeah.
2 years, 2012. Yeah, he should be coming a free agent after not this year, but next year would be his standout year.
Yeah, 2019, 2020, and then he's got 2020. He'll become unrestricted. He's making 17 million, and next year he's gonna make 18.
God damn.
Incredible.
But yeah, I'm just saying.
All his fines. Holy, good God.
Wait, what?
I just was on this website, and it brought me his fines and suspensions. He's been fined $741,000
Holy fuck.
over his career. Yeah, $741,124. Like, what?
Oh, there's one thing I want to add. This is gonna be our last segment, obviously. But um, what did you think about the NBA draft?
I think it got rigged.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro. Okay. The Pelicans are falling apart. 80 doesn't want to be there,
Yes.
and all of a sudden they get the #1 pick. It's not, and now they're gonna take Zion. So then, nah, bro, shit's rigged.
But like, okay,
There's
I wouldn't say. Okay,
absolutely rigged.
I would have said it would have been rigged if the Lakers would have actually gotten the first pick, or like close to the first or second. Then I
The
would have said it.
Lakers, they got
Yeah,
4, didn't they?
yeah, they got fourth, but it wasn't like the top three that you wanted, where you get John Morant, Zion Williams, and who's the other guy?
RJ Barrett.
R.J. Barrett. It's not like you're getting those three, right?
Right.
So they're out of the fourth. So like they're in the fourth. So I'm just saying, like, if you're not within the top three, I feel like, yeah, it's just how it is. But like the fact that Suns didn't make it, Bulls didn't make it, the Cavaliers
Cavs.
didn't make it at all, which I'm surprised.
Yeah. I don't know. It's rigged. Someone in the back, is like, oh, put the Pelicans in the front. Forget the lottery. Put the Pelicans in the front. That way they can create, some, drama with, trying to convince Anthony Davis to stay, and no, Anthony Davis is gone.
Yeah, he's gone. But like, what is it? There's someone first take. I think somebody. What's his name? Stephen A. Smith said this. He was like, which I thought it was a good idea. He was like, just offer him the max. Whatever you do, just offer him the max. And if he rejects it, you can't say you helped tried. You gave him the max and he didn't want it.
Yeah, true.
Because I mean, see how it goes. Just be like, hey, I'll give you the final offer. We're drafting Zion, but here's the thing: you want a max? Here you go. You got someone we could build around, and now with Zion coming in, we could give you a max. We can give you. They could be obviously with the cap space that they have now. They could build up players around them, good role players, and that's it.
Yeah, but I don't think Anthony Davis wants to wait any longer. Like he's already. They're just wasting his prime away.
I don't know.
I mean, they've made the playoffs once, maybe twice.
Twice, I think. 'Cause I remember
I mean, they made it last year when they had Boogie.
Yeah. 'Cause I know.
But I don't.
Because
Not for sure exactly.
that whole year.
I just AD's gone. And plus, I don't know if you heard about it, but there was the Pelicans made it. 2014-15 got swept by the Warriors, and then 2017-2018 they 4-0 the Trailblazers and lost
Damn.
4-1 to the Warriors in this conference semis. But there anyway. What was I gonna say? There's like Brian Windhorst, who's a douchebag anyway. Said there were like possibility if Zion doesn't want to play
Mhm.
for the Pelicans, he could just go back to school.
Mhm.
Which, bro, imagine that actually happened.
You know how much people will be pissed off. I mean, some might be like, "Oh snap! Thank God we might get another chance," but it's like you tanked, but yet you still end up like you could still end up in that same category, as in
Yeah.
you never know if you might get
Oh,
them.
supposedly Zion Williamson's dad stepped out. He said Zion's excited to play for the Pelicans.
That's if he gets drafted.
Yeah, he's going #1, and then John Morant's probably gonna go #2, unless somehow the Pelicans take John Morant, which I don't know why they would.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never know.
Oh, like the thing with tanking is like, bro, tanking is over.
That is
Like, you
it.
seen it here.
At least
Like,
stops it.
yeah. I mean, you had the Suns with the worst record,
Yeah.
and they got the 6th pick. Like, tanking's done. Wait, no, the Knicks had the worst record,
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like they
and they
got
didn't even get the first.
third,
They got 3, but
but
I
like
mean,
in the
Phoenix had what, second worst? Yeah,
Mhm.
second worst, and they got 6,
Yeah.
and then the highest percentage chance with what Memphis or not Memphis, the Knicks and Cavs to get the first, and they get the 6th.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that tanking's, you can't just tank to get the first pick. It's just,
Now you have to win. Now you have to force yourself to
yeah,
win.
yeah. But yeah, that's
That's
been. I'm excited for the draft.
yeah. But yeah. See how the draft goes, cause what's the draft like next week? No, next month, Thursday, something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Thursday, I can't remember. The 20th, I think. Yeah, it's the 20th.
Yep,
Yeah.
Thursday, June 20th.
Yep. But yeah, even though we didn't debate as much, cause pretty much what all the facts that we did, like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
are all gone. Now they're straight facts or possibilities that could lead to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is Dale's fault. We could have debated
Yeah.
this 2 weeks ago, but piece of shit.
Fucking Dale. Alright. So, let's just end it here.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening to the Audit podcast. It's short, we had to get one out because it's been a month and we haven't done anything like that. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.
Later.